spoke to you guys about what the cross means and how change can happen when we meet Jesus. And so let me start off with a question. Have any of you guys heard of the person Paul in the Bible with the raise of hands? Have you guys talked about it in JYC before? So can anyone tell me what they know about Paul? Anything that you guys know? You guys just recognize his name from the Bible? Yeah? Okay, that's fine. Let me give you guys a quick overview of his story, and hopefully it'll give you a better understanding of what message we want to share with you guys today. So there's different stages of Paul's life. There's the pre-gospel stage, the encounter, as well as the post-gospel. So Paul, he initially went by the name of Saul. He was a persecutor of believers, and he was known as he was a well-known person, known to persecute and threaten people who was public and vocal about their faith to God. So whoever claimed that they were a believer, he would threaten them, and no matter who you were, man or woman, he would threaten the imprisonment of those people. And you can see in Acts chapter 9, verses 1 to 2, it says, "Meanwhile, Saul was still breathing out murderous threats against the Lord's disciples. He went to the high priest and asked for letters to the synagogues in Damascus, so that if he found any there who belonged to the way, whether man or woman, he might take them as prisoners to Jerusalem." So that's who he was before encountering Jesus. So let's see what happens when he does encounter him. So during the encounter, as Saul was doing his normal thing, persecuting and threatening believers, one moment there was a bright light that blinded Saul, so all of a sudden he just couldn't see in front of him, and all he heard was a voice that was speaking to him, claiming that he was God, and he blinded him and asking, "Why are you doing this to me?" Right? And so the thing is, Paul was not by himself. He was with a group of people, other men that were walking along with him. Nobody else was able to hear or listen into this conversation. It was only an intimate conversation that was held by Saul and God. And so, and then what happens is Saul had no choice but to listen to what God had to say, because nobody else was there to witness what happened. And God told him to go into the city and speak to a man named Ananias, who will tell you more of what you have to do. And it says in Acts chapter 9, verse 15 to 16, it says, "But the Lord said to Ananias, 'Go, this man is my chosen instrument to proclaim my name to the Gentiles and their kings to the people of Israel.'"